night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining me for another edition of the True Conductor Show. Um, you know, integrity is vital to life. Integrity is your protection in life. What? True conductor. Where you get that from? The Bible. And let me show it to you. This is, y'all know I like Proverbs because Proverbs was written by King Solomon, the wisest man ever, and no man would be as wise. And Proverbs teach you how to deal with life on a day-to-day basis. You don't have to think back 2,000 years when you're reading Proverbs. That's why I like it. But in Proverbs chapter 10, it says, verse 9, he who walks with integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his way will become known. Now, y'all know how I like to do. I don't want to assume that you know these definitions, so let me give you the definitions of these words. Okay? Integrity. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. That's integrity. Now, it says, he who walks with integrity walks securely. Let's look up that word securely. Securely. In a fixed or stable manner. Securely. In a fixed or stable manner. He who walks with his integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his way will become known. Let's look up that word perverts. Pervert. Alter something from its original course, meaning, or state to a distortion or corruption of what was first intended. He who walks in his integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his way will become known. Pervert, to alter from its original course, meaning, or state to a distortion or corruption of what was first intended. In other words, you're a cheater, you're a liar, you're a deceiver, because you are now altering from its original intent. Okay? Look at in chapter 11. The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. Listen to this. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 3. The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. See, you can only get away with wrong so long. Let me say that again. And sometimes wrong will work to get you in the hole. What's going on, Charlie? Sometimes wrong will get you in the door, but it can't keep you in the door. Let me say that again. See, there are times wrong will get you in the door, but it can't keep you in there. Okay? Only right can keep you in. Everett, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for that blessing, brother. Thank you for that blessing. Thank you. That's you hear them coins drop. Thank you for that blessing, brother. Thank you. Okay? Listen to this. The integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. And see, you got a lot of people out here now who are deceiving, dividing, cheating, lying, and still think that stuff is gonna work. And it's not. It's not gonna work. Because remember, listen to this, listen to the definition of pervert. Alter something from its original course, meaning, or state to a distortion or corruption of what was first intended. See, anytime that you step outside of your integrity, you are now in harm's way. Let me say that again. Anytime you step outside of your integrity, you are in harm's way. Listen, the integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. Now, in chapter 10, it says, he who walks in his integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his way will become known. Okay? And over here, it says, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. And look at how many people right now that are falling because of their crookedness, because of their cheating, their lying, their deceiving. That's pervert. That's when you pervert away, when you're dishonest, when you're cheating, when you're lying and deceiving and stealing. That's perverting. When you walk in your integrity, man, you say what you mean what you say. Let me say that again. When you walk in your integrity, you say what you mean and mean what you say. Ain't no second guessing. Ain't no other opinion. You gonna say what you mean when you walk in your integrity. And right now, most people don't walk. They'll tell you one thing, but in reality, they mean something else. And that's been working for so long that, let me tell you, I told y'all I went to see that total eclipse. And you know what I got from that? It was only when the moon was in perfect alignment with the sun that it caused the reaction that it did. And see, and some of y'all need to get in alignment with God to start getting some of the things that you want. And see, as soon as that moon started moving, And, and it was no longer in perfect alignment. That light show disappeared just like that. Just like that, it was gone. But for them 2-3 minutes, man, that's one of the most beautiful things you could ever see in your life. If you ever get the chance to see a total eclipse, it is one of the most beautiful things that you could ever witness in your life. Cause see, like one guy was saying, well, anytime you pass a person, that's an eclipse. No, that ain't God, that's man. And God triggered this. God fixed it so that when those two heavenly bodies were in perfect alignment, it caused a reaction. And that reaction will only operate when they are in perfect alignment. Other than that, you won't see nothing. And some of y'all need to check your alignments. you need to check your. I went to the grocery store today. I normally try to wait till the end of the week, but I told my daughter today, I said, listen, I need to go to the store and pick up some stuff. And went in and I didn't know that this was I forgot this holiday. She told me what it was, but for Muslims, that Ramadan ended yesterday, so this is the day that they can cook. And when I went in to the store, I walked around the corner and I saw a guy standing in line. I got behind him, but I got in front of a woman because I didn't see her. I saw him. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to get in front of you. Ethiopian woman. And I let her back in front of me. And the Spirit of God said, pay for her groceries. And so when we got up to the register, I told the girl, I said, listen, I said, put her stuff on my bill. And she said, okay. And when I got up to the register to pay, she said, man, you make me want to cry. Because she told me the holiday, she said what the holiday was. She said, this is the end of Ramadan. This is a holiday. And you are doing a good deed on this holiday. And I'm like, I'm just listening to the voice of God. God said, pay for her stuff. I'm paying for it. It's just that simple. I'm going to pay for it. All right? And George, what's going on? And I just walked out and left. And man, I mean, this has been, this whole day has been magical. I had a woman. This woman. First of all, the kid came over and said, I think a lot of people don't think when I tell them I'm gonna play their national anthem that I know what their national. I mean, this black guy don't know nothing about. It's impossible for him to know about our national anthem. So I started playing the national anthem of Puerto Rico, and his grandmother walks over crying. She said, "You don't know how proud you are making me feel right now." I mean, she said, I am so proud that I could stand here and listen to my national anthem in front of her. And I mean, she is crying tears, right? And I'm like, Miss, that's what it's all about. Moments like this is what it's all about. And sometimes, man, I go down there and people are so uh, rude and discourteous that it just make you just want to stop doing good. How rude and callous and cold they are, and how they use you. They come up, can I hear my, and I tell the people, listen, nobody's paying me for this. And notice I don't have commercial interruptions because I got YouTube Premium, which means I'm paying for it. See, if I wasn't paying for YouTube Premium, every time I play a song, I got to deal with a commercial. But I don't have to deal with that. And they still, I mean, this is the God heaven truth. It must have been 30 Italians. Because I was asking, I was trying to see, I saw the group. I said, where y'all from? And they were scared to tell me. They act like they didn't understand English. And when I heard one of them talk, I said, this Italy. Played their national anthem. And boy, all of them was singing their national anthem, and all of them walked away. Didn't even say thank you. But they stood there and sung their national anthem with pride and walked away. And I told people, I said, see, this is some of the stuff when you do good. This is some of the stuff you have to put up with. And see, and this is how the enemy, thank you, Lord. See, this is how the enemy will do you when you do good, that they'll send some people across your path to try to discourage you. When you're walking in your integrity, see, the enemy is going to send some people by you to discourage you, to make you not want to walk in your integrity, to make you want to pervert your way and do wrong. That's what the enemy is going to do to you. And see, you're going to have to be wise enough, man, and strong enough to endure that rejection. You're going to have to, man, rejection, discouragement, disappointment is going to have to roll off your back like water off a duck. Because on your way to being successful, that's what you're going to run into. A lot of discouragement, a lot of rejection, and second guessing. You're going to run into all of that stuff. And it's going to show you people that doing wrong, how they are prospering. And you doing right, and you're struggling. See, that's how the enemy going to treat you. He's going to show you people that's doing it wrong and prospering. And you got to still walk in your integrity. You're going to have to still endure and do right, because somewhere along the way, God going to send somebody to be a blessing. Somewhere along the way, somebody going to go. Man, I'm telling you, for the first hour, nobody put nothing in my bucket. I'm playing happy birthdays for people, everything. And, oh, thank you. Okay. That's what I got to endure. That's what I'm going to have to endure. And see, and I have found that when discouragement come and try to attack me, I can be looking, I see a national anthem and play it, and the person is standing right next to me to let me know God is saying, I'm still in this. I'm still in this. And as long as you walk in your integrity, see, God is still in whatever you're going through. When you walking in your integrity, it's only when you get out of your integrity that you're going to kick God out. Because God ain't going to back up your deceit and your lying and your perversion. God ain't going to have nothing to do with that. But as long as you walk in your integrity, God is right there with you. Let me say that again. As long as you're walking in your integrity, God is right there. I don't care what you're going through. God is right there with you. As long as you're walking in your, but the minute you start perverting your way, God, you kicking God out. God got to go. God ain't gonna walk with you, but God is not gonna validate your perversion. And see, and you got a lot of Christians running around here saying one thing, doing something else, and thinking God is backing their perversion, and he's not. He ain't got nothing to listen. He says, the integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. Over here, it says, he who walks in his integrity walks securely, but he who perverts his way will become known. And how do you want to be known? By your integrity or your perversion? That's a good question. How do you want to be known? By your integrity or by your perversion? And your perversion is when you're cheating, lying, and deceiving, and dividing. That's perverting the way of God. And God can't back that. That's why you have to be careful about who praying for you. Because a lot of people are perverted, and they run around thinking their prayer's working, and they putting curses on people because of their perverted ways. Okay? I just wanted to share that with y'all, man, and hope that it helps somebody. Man, get out of this deceit and these lies and this trickery. I know it's been working. Get out of it. Because if you don't, it's going to destroy you. It's just a matter of time, and it's going to destroy you. This negativity will destroy you. And that's what perversion is. It's some negative energy. Let me say that again. That's what perversion is, some negative energy. Get away from it. Okay? Man, y'all be blessed. Have a good night. See you later.